Welcome to Tech Talk Simplified. I'm David Weise, and I'm on the innovation team at Reece USA. Today's question is, what is Redis? According to the Redis website, Redis, which stands for Remote Dictionary Server, is an open source in-memory data structure store used as a database, a cache, message broker, and streaming engine. Redis is a powerful and open source tool that allows you to store data in memory for higher performance data retrieval and storage purposes. It's often used in web applications to quickly retrieve data from a database without having to wait for a slow query to complete. It's used in a variety of industries, but is mostly used in the technology industry for web applications and systems that handle large amounts of data. Simplified, Redis is a powerful tool that helps websites and apps run a lot faster. It does this by storing data in memory where it can be accessed quickly, instead of in a database that could take a lot more time to retrieve. It would be really easy to get caught up in all the details of how Redis works. But since this video is called Tech Talks Simplified, I'm going to talk about one of the most common use cases for Redis in just a few high-level details to help you understand better how the Redis system works. Imagine you're in a giant library where all the books are stored on shelves, and then you're sitting at a desk and you decide, I'm in a library, I want to read a book. So you have to go find that book on the shelf, take it off the shelf, and then bring it back and put it on your desk, and you can read it. What if instead you keep a copy of all the books you like on your desk? That way, when you want to read your favorite book, you don't have to go find it on the shelf somewhere. You can pick it up, the copy you have on your desk, and read it. Redis can work a lot like this. The library example relates to one of the most common use cases for Redis as a caching service. A cache is a way to store frequently used data in memory so that it can be accessed quickly later whenever it's needed, much like keeping the library book on your desk. Here's an example of how this might work. Let's say you have a web application that wants to retrieve data from a database for a report. If this query takes 30 seconds or more, that's a really bad user experience. This is where Redis as a cache comes into place. Instead of directly querying the database for the information you need, you could store the report inside a Redis cache instance. This data is stored in memory or random access memory on the server that's running Redis. The response time here is often a lot less than even a second. It's milliseconds most of the time. And compared to the 30 seconds here, that's really, really good. So instead of the web application having to go all the way back to the database, the web server can check to see if Redis has the data it wants. If not, the server can access the data it needs from the database. And then, as an extra step, Redis can store that information, populate it into Redis for future use. In summary, Redis is a powerful and versatile tool. It can be used to improve the performance of many tools and applications. We mainly discussed the caching service today, but it can be used for other purposes as well. Redis can help you quickly and easily retrieve and store data, improving the user experience and the scalability of your application. And that's it. Thanks for joining Tech Talk Simplified. We'll see you next time.